doggies and you who to joining into my pork session. There it is. Oh la la, baby. Right, so I'm going to nicely um, show you guys how to actually eat this. I know it sounds a bit macabre, but living is the rarest thing. Yeah, most people just exist Oscar Wilde, and I think after cooking this nice piece of meat, I should now start enjoy it to the level and beyond. And of course, why not share it with my YouTube community? No? Okie dogs, I say. Or the Rolling Stones. No, that's a different story. Alright, let me just. Opala. Sorry for that. Not even. I say. Right, okay. Whoop. Whoopee! Which kind of ingredients you need to enjoy this wonderful animal. I mean, sorry for my Muslim friends and also for the Jewish and the Indians, some of them. Of course, I appreciate for you this video is not relevant, but still, I'm also doing a lot of chicken, so all these people who into chicken should now turn off. Now, the first bit how to start to enjoy is you have to have spring onions, and as you guys know me, the way I like it is reduced, obviously, because why spend money unnecessarily if you can have the same food for half or the quarter of the price just by going to the supermarket at the right time. Now, as you might know, and the ones who don't will definitely figure out, if you don't withdraw in the right moment, and that is not just the money from your shares, but also your dingling out of the slot, no, or the area which is moistured sometimes, then you're gonna create a situation and sometimes even problems. So what I'm on about here is that in life, timing is an extremely crucial thing. If you don't have your timing right, you are gonna end up in trouble in most of the scenarios. Yeah, in any almost any path in life. Therefore, also in shopping is very crucial that you get the timing right. And I appreciate that some of you or most of you don't believe in reduced because you believe that if it's reduced then it's bad or rotten or anything, but that's completely up to you. Of course, you entitled to your opinion, so am I, and so is the FBI. Therefore, I am saving a shed loads of money by getting my timing right. and I'm eating much better food than most of you who can't really afford the high quality food. And let's face it, um, how many of us can afford high quality food? Not many, not many. So most of us do go to places like Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Aldi, Lidl, a little bit of Jessica in my life, a little bit of Monica, and that's a little bit of Ildiko by the coats. Da da dee da dee dum dum da dee. Sorry, yeah, it's just a little song about Ildiko, you know, the daughter of the Hungarian president. Oh, not the daughter, some sort of relative, no? Ex-girlfriend of mine. She chose not to talk to me anymore, but that's kind of okay. I still have very good memories of her in the Natural History Museum doing what she's supposed to do, and she did it well, I have to say. Hey, what's the Hall of Human Biology? Oh yeah, ein most hoppala, und, weg damit, und aus. Yeah, you know, how you say, good girls stay at home and bad girls come to London. Anyway, so the timing is crucial, and to enjoy this pork, it's extremely important that you have spring onions. Now, I do appreciate that these are maybe not the freshest of the fresh. However, if it works in Dalston, then I'm pretty sure it does work in Enfield or in Upton Park or in Tottenham or wherever you want it to work. So this is the crap I got. You know, I removed it, but of course I do appreciate that reduced products are kind of on the way out, but I put them the way in before they go the way out. So therefore, I say it's all good in that hood. Right, and now we're gonna have, obviously, very important, red onions. Just to mix it a little bit up, because this kind of, if you eat it the way I'm going to eat it today, this is crucial. And the best red onions in the world, according to the people who live close by, and of course for them it's advertisement, so they want to sell it, are in Tibet. In Tibet, or not in Tibet, sorry, Tibet. No, not Tibet. That's different. It's in Romania, Transylvania, or Siebenbürgen, not Siebenhirten. That's a different. That's different. No, in Siebenbürgen, and but those are from Egypt, so different part of the world. Therefore, they taste not really, because they're from Egypt, but it's just not as good as the one from Tibet. But look at this. I mean, isn't that, opala, sorry, isn't that beautiful? Well, hang on, let me just adjust my light, because I'm not happy with the lighting here. So let me bring down some light, and then we can enjoy it much more. Yeah, I think this is now, but the problem with this now, this creates a lot of shadows. So I'm still not I'm still not that amazed, but I think it will have to do for today. It will have to do for today, and then, yeah, I don't like it. This creates the shadows. Um, but you can't see nothing here now. This is, you see, this is with the lighting is always a bit of a bit of a problem, but I think it's good enough for that what it is. Okay, and let me just show you how to enjoy pork. And as I said, for all those Muslims and for all those African people, no, not all, but some of them who don't like pork, it's very, very simple. Just don't look for pork on YouTube, and then it's a high possibility that you're not gonna see any pork, no? Except to walk around the streets, then it's a different story, you know. But let's face it, guys and girls, piggies are everywhere. And now just look at that. But for this, I'm using obviously my zebra knife, so sharp it cuts your work to half. And as you can see, zebra from Africa, and also the zebra wood, zebrano it called. So if you, I made this knife myself, so if you want to know how I've done it, who I've done it with, I'm very happy to share the information, because it was a great guy, a Polish guy, who actually helped me to build this. Look at this. Yeah, it's beautiful, but maybe it's just not the right knife. You have to, this was maybe a little bit of a problem here also. Right, lovely. Preparation is key and queen and king together. Maybe not forever, but I think we should continue trying it. But a little bit of off-topping, which kind of bugs me a little bit. And this is not some sort of racist or kind of bad. Oh wow, look at that. Looks a bit, looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? Can you see? Can you see this? This is like, wow, let me zoom in, because I think this is like fun. Wow. Look at this. Now boomstick. This is what nature can create. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Whatever that might be. Right. Now, I'm just wondering, for the people who watch my shows, and obviously they know that I touch many topics. How about, oh wow, look at that, a little alien. Oh my gosh, isn't that cute? Oops, look at that. Ó, váltsassunk a fülű, Georgia bagoly, olyan szép, sonka füle, neki épp az égig ér. Na még egyszer, sonka fülű, Georgia bagolynak csak két foga van, s rád mosolyog, úgy néz ki, mindegy bandita. Right, now, a quick question here. You have, in this country where we live, in England, a lot of Catholic schools, yeah? And I appreciate that it is a mixed community and multi-culti environment, but when you put your children in a Catholic school, you have to bring from the priest a letter that you actually intending the mass and obviously all the preaching. No? Now, in certain schools, and of course I'm not gonna mention any names because I don't want they are not here to defend themselves, and this is just a very polite question here. I was wondering, how is it possible that in the Catholic school there are quite a lot of Muslim children, children from Muslims, no? So um, generally, it's absolutely not a problem, and I completely prefer that education and the children mix together, and everybody knows about Islam, and everybody knows about Sikhism and Buddhism and Hinduism. Absolutely, I completely support that. Absolutely, of course. But if I, if I, if a Catholic parent or Christian, not even Catholic, Christian parent needs to bring a letter from the chief, from the priest, that yes, I can confirm that these people are really going to this church every Sunday and contributing, dropping some money into the into the purse, and so on and so forth. What, which kind of confirmation will the Muslim parent Jewish people and Indian people? Which kind of letter will the Indian person bring? But as I said, I completely support that children, and for that matter also adults, mix together and learn about each other's cultures and each other's religion, and of course full support. I mean, I'm a big traveler. I travel the world and the seven seas. um, I've been to Muslim countries. I've been to Turkey, of course. I've been to Marrakesh. Of course, this is not a country; it's just a city. But Morocco, plenty of Turkish people. Sorry, plenty of Muslim people. And of course, even in places like Paris and London, there are many different people: Muslim, Sikhs, Christians, Buddhist, non-Buddhist, and Hindus, and God knows which kind of other religions. But can you call yourself a Catholic school if you have Muslim, Sikh, and Jewish, and sorry, Buddhist and Hindu people in there? I think you should not call yourself a Muslim school. Sorry, a Catholic school. You can call yourself whatever you want, but I don't think you should call yourself Catholic, because Catholic people normally don't go to these kind of temples, and definitely don't go to mosques. I mean, yes, they go as a tourist, of course, and absolutely fine, but I don't really believe that Catholic people would go into a mosque to do crosses, and I mean, and to go down on the knee, and pray, make sure that they face Mecca, and we don't do that. I mean, maybe some do it, but I mean, equally a Muslim person wouldn't come into a Catholic church and with a little rock, with this little carpet, put it down and start praying. I mean, okay, I don't think anybody would bother him, but it's not something you do. So if you guys have an answer to this question, I really would like to hear it, and I certainly completely utterly would appreciate it. Now, I had a conversation about this today with a friend of mine, actually a friend of a friend, but he's also a friend. Yeah. um, and he said, and I completely understand, and not just understand, but equally agree, that these schools have to be open-minded, and show like a percentage, that equality, and yes, of course, absolutely, and I'm all up for that. I'm absolutely all up for that completely. It's just, you shouldn't, if you sell pork if you sell pork, you can't put on it beef, just to just to please the Muslim community, because it's still pork. It's kind of fake, isn't it? Muslims eat lamb and beef, but they don't eat pork. Or anyway, some of them don't eat. Well, some of them do eat. I see many Muslims who drink more than Christian people, and who take more drugs than Christian people, and who eat more pork as Christian people. But there are all sorts of people. However, if I put on this lovely salt aged pork loin joint that is lamb, then I'm a cheater. It's bad because some people will eat, and it breaks their heart and their religion. But anyway, if you have if you have any answers to my question, then do not hesitate to get back to me on that one. And now preparation is almost done, right? So now let's go to the fun bit, the eating, right? And let's just put it right here. Let's put that right there. So this is also magical. This is magical. Take a wooden knife or a plastic knife, because you don't wanna scratch the metal. It's just not really good. Therefore, I'm using this plastic knife for this job, um, and I'll put it on a nice toasted bread. But before all this, I've got I've got here a little bit of a mozzarella, light mozzarella. No, it's not the buffalo, it's still cow milk, but the cow milk you see from Europe. Now that makes a big difference to some of you. For me, it only makes a difference that I made on this a lot of saving. Look, for 110, for 1 pound 10 to 28p, I pulled it out, and I'm so turned on because I'm eating the same quality product, which is vegetarian clarified, which is very, very important to me. Yeah, very important to me, because why do all why do all vegetarian sausages and steaks and burgers do look like real burger? Even the color is the same. So why would you why would you want a vegetarian product to look to eat a sausage which actually looks like a sausage? Why can it not look like like I don't know, maybe green, like completely green, a sausage, like a green sausage? Because I think deep down in the heart, most of the people are not motivated by the fact that an animal is killed. I think most of the people turn vegetarian because it's kind of a modern thing to do. Huh? So the ancestors and even their parents, maybe, and boyfriends and girlfriends, they still eat meat, but they just go with it now because it's cool to be vegan. Yeah, I think, and the companies know that. So I thought, okay, they actually wouldn't mind to eat meat and sausages. So let them have the sausage looking like a real sausage. Put in a lot of dodgy food coloring and all this, just to keep them happy. Put the price up by 70%, and feeding them some really nasty stuff. Because imagine when you cut all these grains, yeah, how many birds, how many foxes, how many ducks, how many creepy crawlies, how many vertebrates, how many frogs, how many other animals you kill, yeah, while you cut all these grains with the combines and going at millions of things are killed, right? Just to keep those vegetarians happy. Right? Now, how does a duck life, or how's a bird life differs from a cow's life? How does a bird, a fox, a frog's a beetle, a ladybird's life differs from a cow, from a life of a sheep, of a cow, or for a pig? Now answer this question, and then we can carry on talking about uh, vegetarians. Mm. Oh, wow. Now, I think this is really, really good. Um, I think you guys clearly got the idea what I'm doing here, and therefore, it's no point for me to carry on this video anymore because I I did my bit. I introduced the process to you. Now you know how it's done, and I think for me that is a good days of work. And if you're still here, and if you really watch the whole video to the end, then please put in the comment the word search, match, and connect, and I'm going to give you a free subscription, subscription for a lifetime to a website where you can find what you want, where you want it, when you want it, and with whom you want it. Don't get dogged tuning in my channel. Like, share, comment, and of course, au revoir.